welcome to your March forecast. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way, okay? Wow. Looks like this is going to be a very good month for you. There will be good news about something that you've been expecting, waiting, like a contract approval, or if you're applying for a loan, or if there's a result that you're waiting to, to see and to have. Looks like you're gonna be getting like a very positive feedback. The only thing here is there's something else that you were expecting that hasn't really come yet. Okay, and we'll take a look at that later on. Oh. Whew. Well, yeah, looks like you are going to be dealing with a third party, or like an infidelity. Looks like someone is enjoying a side entertainment. We'll look at that later on. Who is that, or what's the sign, or how has it been, how long has it been going? Alright. Well, singles, looks like you are also gonna have some up and down month and dramatic but sexually infused month with someone, especially if you're seeing someone as an air sign or a fire sign, okay? Okay. And lastly, your oracle cards. I am more excited to read about the success that you're going to be getting. It's like a very good news that will be making up for all of your down moments in the month of February. It looks like you're going to be very, very happy upon hearing the news. I feel like it's more work related, but okay. Yeah, it's work related. It looks like there is a contract that you're going to be getting, winning, or having. And you've been waiting for this or anticipating for it to come or to be approved because you're so afraid that you might not be able to get it. Now, on the love front or in your personal front, it looks like you're going to be dealing with a heartbreak, okay? Or you will be dealing with someone who is being an infidel. Now, the main problem here is you feel so stuck in a situation. You don't know what to do. You want to move away. You want to walk away. You want to cut off this person for now, especially if you're with an air sign or with an earth sign. But the problem here is you've come like a long, long way. All right, for you to give up just like this, or just to give up easily and just not to fight for whatever it is that you've had in the past. But the big question here is, where did you go wrong? What actually happened, and why did it came to this point? Okay, you want to know, like, how did it started? Why did it started in the first place? And what is your what does your partner think at this point? It seems like this is someone younger than both of you, and they've been like on and off, on and off. It started around, I'm picking up 10 to 11 months, or 4 to 7 months, okay? 4 to 7, not 47. 4 to 7 months, or 10 to 11 months, okay? So it's almost been a year. And It seems like this person, okay, or your partner have lied to you about this particular person that they've met in the past, and you thought that it's nothing, okay, it's not really a big deal, or there's nothing that you need to be afraid of. But then little did you know, this person has been a threat ever since, and now you will be thinking more about, should I still proceed on this? Should I still go ahead with this? Because I've already invested a lot in this relationship, and especially for those of you who's pregnant at this point, and that's the time that you will start questioning things like, is this really the right thing to do? Like, should I or should I not? Okay, so you will be wishing for some brand new beginnings, which is, I don't want to jump away from all of these cards, but in your oracle cards, seeing things clearly. All right. Anyway, we'll be discussing this later on. Now, when it comes to your workplace and when it comes to your finances, looks like you need to save up and you need to be a little bit more in control of your budgets and expenses. There is something that you will be gaining, like a momentum or recognition, or like yeah, it's like not really an award, but more of like you will be praised, okay, for a job well done, and you will be working much closer with your boss, and I feel like there's also a position that will be offered to you, but then you will be like making up an excuse not to have it, or not to do it, or not to embody it for now, because you feel like you're all over the place. Your heart is shattered, but your soul is still pretty much intact, because the things that you want in your work life right now, in your finances, things are really looking good. The outlook, in overall, looks very, very enthralling, and you can't let your personal life affect your, whatever that's been going on in your life right now, just because that there are some imbalances, that's been coming from somewhere or somehow. And you just want to nurture your foundation right now. You want to solidify it more. There will also be a training, seminar, conferences, or exhibition or something that you need to attend to for like 3 weeks or 3 months, and you're having a hard time, you're like saying yes to this, because what if your problems right now will just conflagrate into a bigger thing? Or what if this is what you really need to get your problems resolved? So it's already up to you, okay, whether you should go to this trip or whether you should stay. Now, what are you gonna be missing if you're not gonna be attending this event? Um, I feel like there will be a lot, because the reason why your boss wants to invest in this kind of exercise or training, or whatever it is because your boss believes in your leadership. Your boss believes in you, and your boss believes in um expanding your knowledge and investing in your in your capability. All right, I feel like it's a very um what do you call this, like it's a very um strong belief, faith, okay, in you, and you feel so you're thankful, but at the same time you also feel so stuck, because this is the time that you really want to free yourself up from any other burdens or any other responsibilities, because you want to have your mind breathe for a little bit. Which is, I feel like, if you will be going on this trip, or if you'll be going on this training or seminar or whatever it is, you'll be able to free up your mind, okay? Especially if you need to spend some time alone, and you'll be able to walk through your problems and walk through your, like, what really happened in the past, where did you go wrong, how did it started, you know? And I feel it will help you more, okay, to be a little bit away from everyone and everything. The more you stay and the more you try to resolve things that you're not yet ready, the more it will just get even worse. All right? So, now when it comes to your When it comes to your love life, well, like I said, actually, the first card that came out here, this is the same. No, actually, not the first card. Because the first card really looks so good. It's the success, good news coming your way. And, yeah. This came out in your first card as well. The betrayal. So, after all these times that you feel so happy and giddy and everything, that you feel like this is the moment that you've been waiting for, you're really looking forward to have a family, and all of a sudden things just flipped, okay? And you're ready, okay? You're ready to um, embrace this family life or getting married or living together. And this is what will be stressing you out, because you feel like this is the reason why you've had a lot of trust issues in the past, and you've already had a lot of issues trusting people. Exactly because of this, the betrayal. The people usually let you down. People usually shocked you with their actions, and you feel like, even though that there are some ups and down moments in your life or in your relationships, you're able to resolve it. But this one, the big betrayal, is something that you don't know if you're still able to forgive and move on with that. You need to regain some balance. You also need to love yourself. You need to, because I feel like with all of the success that you've been having, and everything that you've been going through when it comes to your workplace, this is where the imbalance came from. Okay, you will also be acting so defensive, and you will be like walling yourself up. Expect that there will be 2 weeks straight of arguments and fighting and confrontations, and it's like you will be protecting yourself from anything, pain, grief, separation, whatsoever. You will be resisting any communications at this point, and you will also be wallowing yourself on your own, or you will be wallowing on your own. You will try to get the answers from your guides and from your ancestors, and it seems like you will also try to be a little bit more stronger and fight the urge to your partner, which is don't. And at the time that you will be traveling or that you have to go away, that's the time that you will also be learning something from this. And unfortunately, within a month from now, there is a possibility of someone walking away from this relationship. Either it's you or the other person. Especially if you're already planning to get married, live together, move together, or if you're already pregnant at this point, or your partner is pregnant, okay? There will be a lot of communications. This is also a very indecisive period for both of you. Because the reason why the two of you will be walking away from each other is because of the outside influences, family, friends, co-workers, and everything else, from your partner's side, also from your side. So there will be a lot of opinions. And that's the problem. This relationship is only between the two of you, not the entire world, okay? Your love life is not like a wet market that everyone should just dip into, okay, this and that, all right? So, anyway, singles, looks like you are going to be having a lot of up and down drama with someone, especially if you're dating an an air sign, and a fire sign. Only you have the key if you really want to have this person in your life, or if you really want this person to stay or go. The thing here is there's still something that you've been looking for or missing, especially if there's a Taurian in the past or like an earth sign. And now you're kind of thinking if this is really the one for you, because you've been like seeing each other and dating each other for quite some time already. And you want to have like a stability, or like like something that's more of for long term. But right before you know it, you know that you're not yet ready for this because you're not yet emotionally available. You are still thinking about this person from the past, and you are still thinking about this person that really made you. Okay? You need to sort out your closure with the other person right before you get involved in a relationship. Otherwise, I don't really see it working. Now, when it comes to your health, intense body ache, pain, arthritis, rheumatism. Oh, and you will also start having that shaking feeling, okay? Especially when you're sleeping and you're going through the REM, you will have that intense shaking in your body. It's because that your body is too tired and your mind just won't stop. Okay, they're not really syncing altogether. Now, you will also be very conscious about your skin and mostly your outer looks. You will also be changing your aura. Some of you needs to go for some breast exams or pap smear, and you also need to check out your breast. Okay, bone problems, bone issues, nail brittling, and hair losses. And also, you need to take care of your voice. It's much better if you can have ginger tea, okay, or turmeric, and you will have some of you will be having some sore throat. Okay, it's really, really going to be painful. And you will also have a problem walking, or your left foot will be very painful in the morning. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracle cards. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see the past current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause and the momentum while you rethink your plans won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. Guardian of emotion, this situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. Guardian of thought, you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words. You'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. Ten of Abundance, heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded together, working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. The thing here is you're ready to have a family. You want to have a family, and you're thinking that you're about to have one, but then things just get a little bit more difficult and more dramatic. There is some guardian of emotion because your life, sorry, your finances and your career, it seems like it's going to be doing well whether you're already committed or you're still single. But the problem that I'm seeing here is I just feel like you need to have some emotional guidance, emotional enlightenment, and you need to let your instinct guide you to wherever you should be going. All right, instead of resisting the changes that are going to be coming your way. And you also have the guardian of thought, someone who will be mentoring you, someone who will also tell you that, okay, you need to segregate your emotions via your career prospects. All right, and seeing clearly. Could be that you're also looking for some guiding light or for some insights or for some signs, okay, whether you should do this or not. And finally, I'm not saying that this is the sign, but at least that you're going to be seeing things clearly. And at the end of the day, it's still your own judgment and decision. All right? Anyway, that's it for you for this month, Leo. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone, live on the calls, just go visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.